Hello, everybody. So this is kind of new for me, but I feel like I should share a little bit this morning. Before I took my son to school today, he's at Grigsby, and he's in 5th grade, and it's become kind of a new atmosphere for him because he's not a child anymore, but he's not a teenager, and he's not an adult. So it's been kind of a difficult year for him, and new challenges have arisen, and I wasn't prepared as a mom for him to be in 5th grade and go through all of these things. So this morning I was taking him to school, and he was running late. He just didn't want to, he wanted to stay home and play, and he was just kind of having a rough morning and running behind. And I finally rushed him out the door, and we got there to the parking lot right as I was getting ready to drop him off, and I just, knowing that he's having a hard year and he's not used to everything and he's trying to find his identity, I just told him this morning, I said, remember who you are, and remember that you're not those things that people say you are. They may say that you're stupid or you're not good enough, but that's not who you are. That's what they think you are, and that's not who you are. I said, you're loved, and you're smart, and you are awesome. And he just looked at me with teary eyes, and he said, thank you, Mom. And I told him to have a good day, and he bounced out of the car with a completely different attitude. And as I thought about that on the way home, I started thinking about how as a church we often bring up subjects, and we, not for lack of trying, but we kind of graze subjects without really going into depth on them. And for me as a new Christian, that was really hard, because I'm the type of person that when I'm intrigued by something, I want to know all about it. Like, I don't want to just barely know a little bit. Like, I want to know all there is to know. Like, I want to almost become an expert on the topic. And one thing that really always, like, just got to me and annoyed myself was whenever somebody would say, know your identity in Christ. And to me, it was like, I didn't understand that, because it had never been brought up to me before. And so I went through this internship, and this mentor / father of mine, spiritual father of mine, wanted me to write a paper on Ephesians 1:4. And so today I just wanted to kind of make a video to kind of encourage you, because I know as Christians, sometimes we have those generic things that we say, and we don't really think about them any much further, and we kind of expect people, okay, I brought it up, so you should know, but sometimes direction is needed. So I just kind of want to encourage you today. Ephesians 1:4 says, according as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. So a part of knowing your identity, this verse was given to me, and as I've grown, I've realized that this speaks volumes to your identity, because before God even created the earth, even before there was plans for the earth, he chose us. He had love for us before the foundations of the earth. And I had such a hard time with that, because I felt like nobody had ever loved me that much. Because, when you're my son's age, I was the last one to get picked for sports teams. I was the kid that was kind of always in the background. So for me to read that was very hard for me to swallow that. So a part of your identity is knowing that you were chosen before the foundations of the earth. You weren't a mistake. You weren't just a mishap. You weren't a joke. You weren't created without a purpose. God chose you. He loved you before the foundations of the earth.